So today was the drop of the big collection, the second big collection of the year. We have to collect a bunch of cards to get another good one, and he is pretty good, and there's some free packs along the way alongside a bunch of other stuff. This could be a potentially long video because there's a lot of stuff they dropped and all that. But before we get into that, I do want to say that the summer big program thing is a step in the right direction, and I challenge SDS to do it again. I don't mean do it like in 3 weeks. I mean not every program necessarily, but for the love of God, I really hope they continue these like bigger grandioso programs that fill up and are more content versus like these stupid small mini ones that don't really do much of anything. They kind of just sit there and everyone hates them. But today they did a good job. So again, you praise when they do good, criticize when they do bad, but I'll probably find something to complain about anyway. Nevertheless, there's a lot, so let's get right on into it and start the breakdown. So jumping on in here, we start as always with the calendar and stuff. So they talks about here, Ted Williams, the 99 version plus a free one of him, 92 in the shop. Summer series with Diamond Quest mini seasons. Adley Rushman's the big one. The first June program drop is Hunter Goodman, and of course a bunch of upgrades, 5 diamonds, including Jacob Wilson. That was a fast upgrade. And then coming up on next Friday, new programs, new multiplayer program, Mission 2, Spotlight, Drop 2, new event, new Conquest and event. God damn it. All right, one sec. All right, now we got to have the demo. Let's jump back into it. So we got new multiplayer Drop 2, June Spotlight, Conquest, and then 24th is VR, so it is a lesser week in terms of content. But, however, doesn't mean there wasn't a big week today. So there is a lot. There is a lot. Let's just get into the updates first because there's only 5, so it'll be kind of easy. Here are the supercharged players going into basically the weekend. Lawrence Butler is supercharged for the weekend. Drew Abbott's goes away tomorrow. Peterson's got a day, and then Jacob Marinsky has a day as well. Now going into the roster update, there are only 5 diamonds going up. Jose Ramirez goes up again. Tyreek goes up as well. Cattell goes up +2. Shohei stays the same. Bobby Witt stays the same. Tatis goes down 2. Pete Crow now is a 90 overall. Cal Raleigh's an 89. We talked about Shohei. Here we go. Oh, this is pitchers. Hit the wrong button. Paul Skeens goes +1 to 89. Freeman drops 1. Hader gets a big +3. 88. Acuna and all them stay the same. Mason Miller drops 3 down to an 86. I need a Waterloo sponsorship. Hunter Green stays the same at 86 as well. Taylor Cruz gets a +1 to 86. Buxton goes to 86 as well. Big Meat Heat goes to +1. Soto drops 2. Jacob Wilson got a giant +5. Good God. Jeremy Payne gets +2. He also goes diamond. Max Reed goes diamond. Sort of saw that one coming. Woo drops to an 86. Jackson Merrill +2 to diamond or -2. He's now an 87. And Carlos Rodon also gets +2 to 85. He was the last diamond, I believe. Yeah, he was the last diamond. Guys on Diamond Watch, Suzuki, Carpenter, and Belly, all on Diamond Watch, is Joe Ryan, and all them kind of hover. So that was it. There are only 5 that got it, including Manny Machado. Jumping over to the shop, looking at the new packs, make sure you get your free Father's Day pack and the free Ted Williams card. Here's the stats. Right-handed dominance, so 109, 105 righties, 90, 72 lefties. Again, you can try them out for free. Probably worthwhile. Father's Day pack with the bad skin socks and stuff. And then the summer packs. So let's take a look at these. These are kind of dorky. Jackson Holiday gets one, 98, 92, 86, 84 right and left respectively. Can play second, short, and third base. Also in this pack is Matt Strom. 4-seam slider, sinker, cutter, circle change. Probably see him on a lot of bullpens. And he is the rare round. The low rounds are kind of cheap, but I don't think anyone says hold it. Sandy Alcantara, sinker, circle change, 4-seam slider, and a curve. Decent stamina, all that stuff. We'll see how Sandy does. You're sometimes always fun for a good Sandy card here. There, actually, so you can see. Next card in this pack is Eddie Murray. 190, 92, 76 versus right left respectively. First baseman only. Some people like his swing. Griffin Jacks is here. Sweeper, four seam, circle change, sinker, and a curve. Good hit per 9 there. K per 9. Hit per 9's over 195. K per 9, pretty good there as well. Good velocity, good break. He's a sneaky good card, I think. Chris Bassett gets one sinker, cutter, curve, sweeper, split. It's pretty decent pitching set there. I like the splitter, but sinker cutter will make him pretty meta. Carlos Pena, the Tigers version of him, 81, 104, 83, 100, right and left respectively. Not too shabby, pretty decent power for him there as well. Key Brian Hayes gets one, 90, 70, 86, 90 versus left. Kind of more of a contact hitter, but having enough power and stuff against lefties to sort of get in there and do some stuff. Chili Davis gets one for the Angels, 185, 98, 90 versus right and left respectively. He played all the outfield spot, but primary left fielder. Lance McCullers also gets one. These are the common ones, and they're kind of cheap. So Lance McCullers here, sinker, slider, curve, circle change, knuckle curve, and a cutter. Pretty meta. A lot of these Lance McCullers cards generally do pretty well from what I recall, so he could be a sneaky little pickup. Spencer Steer, I think, is the last one. 83, 80, 95, 85. Can play first, second, third, and left field. There are quite a few more. Victor Robles, 165, 83, 60. Not too bad. Decent speed. Good defense out there. Probably do okay if you need a cheap center fielder. My boy, Brandon Marsh, the Caveman, 103, 85, 78, 80. Can play all the outfield spots. Primary center field. Angels legend, by the way, if you don't remember. Geraldo Perdomo, 83, 65, 118, 50. Can play second, short, and third. Again, pretty good up the middle there. The reaction will be okay at shortstop, but I think there's better options. Paul DeYoung, 91, 110, 78, 101. Can play set, third, and short there. And that kind of does that. Taking a look at the summer or the June spotlight pack, the two expensive boys here are Drew Rasmussen with a four-seam cutter, sinker, sweeper, and a curve. 23 innings, consecutive scoreless. Pretty good per 9s there. These odds, they said the odds did go up, not sure by how much, but they did go up apparently. Vinny Pasquantino, 110, 90, 85, 67. 2 home runs, 70 eyes in the first 7 games of June. Pretty good card there. He's also right now kind of expensive as well. First of the tops now in the packs is Kyle Teal, 185, 92, 78. Can play catcher only. Pretty decent back there. But he got his first hit in this number 2 prospect. Also, Tim Elko gets one here as well. 88, 97, 91, 07 for hitting a walk-off with a walk-off RBI knock. Pretty good for them there too. These guys are also kind of expensive, but we'll sort of see. Ceddanne Rafaela for the shortest walk-off home run in StatCast era. 75, 65, 86, 88 for him. He can play center in the middle infield. Decent speed, good arm, so he'll be a sneaky little guy if you get him. And that's that. There is a new chase card. It is Willie Mays. Willie Mays here, 196, 92, 90 for Willie. He's an expensive lad, not as expensive as he probably could be, but he's still rather expensive. And the new headliner, new headliner there as well. So those are all the pack cards, but there's more to come. So now we got to shift our way over here to let's go and let's talk about the Diamond Quest. So there are some new Diamond Quest cards here for the summer. Sonny Gray and Ryan Ludwig. Let's take a look at what they have here. Let's go here. Wait, we can just go here. We can go to collections, flashbacks, summer series. Let's take a look at Ryan Ludwig. Ryan Ludwig for the Reds, 98, 97, 92, 120 versus right respectively. Primary left fielder, nothing else to play. He was in the game for a few years. I don't remember using his cards, but he could be kind of sneaky. At least it'll be an easy way for you to get some stubs. The next one here is Sonny Gray. Four-seam sweeper, sinker, cutter, curve. His lineup is kind of funky, but a lot of people love his cards. So I'm sure he'll be a sneaky decent card here, and he's also like 30k. So if you want to grind this out, that'll probably be a smart idea. Now there are some cards also in mini seasons as well as the program, because Jose Altuve is from mini seasons as well. Summer Championship celebration. So let's take a look at him. 101, 75, 115, 77. We're the second base left fielder eligible Astro here. I forget who else is in here. Pete Fairbanks, I think, is another one from mini seasons or in summer series. Let's just jump into this. This is going to be very, very confusing. Let's go to programs assorted. Let's go to the summer program because I know this is new, and take a look here. So Camilo Duval is in this program. Slider, cutter, sinker, 3-pitch mix. Pretty meta. A lot of people liked him. His K per 9 and hit per 9 pretty good for a 90 overall. Another pack, and then Catfish Hunter. 4-seam slider, changeup, curve, and a 2-seamer. Not necessarily sure if he's going to make anyone's team, but again, it'll help with the collections and help with some other stuff as well. And his per 9s are okay. His stamina is pretty good. I think even in a pinch, he could work. It just depends on how comfortable you are throwing a curveball. A lot of people aren't. I don't know why, but I think he'll be fine. Next up is Michael Toglia. 70, 107, 83, 118. He's got the pop. He's gonna swing and hit some big dingers. He could be a player at free-to-play first baseman for you. Going down the line, Jeremy Pena, 90, 78, 109, 72. Good speed, decent, okay-ish fielder. Again, he won't necessarily be a starter, but free-to-play, he's probably adequate. And last but not least here is Nicholas Castellanos, 99, 95, 116, 106 for 93. He isn't too bad. Again, I don't know if he'll necessarily be a starting for anyone, but he could be a fun little throw in there and see what happens kind of guy for you. And then to get all these cards, again, I would say just knock out the moments. So you give you 4 points each for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 4 is like 8 times 4 is what, 32. So you get 2 cards here, and then you just knock out these missions. And then there is a face off against the Destination Diamond Dynasty. Each level will reach, can you conquer all 10? So it looks like you get some more by doing all of this as well. They're all, mind you, it looks like it starts on vet. It starts on vet and goes all the way to legend. So if you could, so it's just score 1 run, score 2 runs, 3 runs, 4 runs, 5 runs, 6 runs, 7. So you score as many runs as you can all the way to 7 off of Roger Clemens on legend. And then there's the collection. If you do, I think this is just the rare round packs. These aren't too expensive. I would not necessarily. So there is some stuff you can do there as well. Jumping in, let's just show the collection. So now that we know that's there, let's go back to the collection and show off the Adley. I know we're all over the damn place. Let's show off the Adley. Let's take a look at these collection cards. First one up is Aaron Bum at 11. Sweeper, sinker, slurve, 4-seam, and a cutter for a lefty. He'll probably be in plenty of pins. He's a 93 overall. K per 9's pretty good. Clutch is really good. Velocity's okay. Same with the break. So he will probably see a good amount of play in most people's bullpens for a good minute. Next up, Jarren Duran. Jarren Duran, 103, 83, 101, 72. I like his swing a lot. Decent enough speed, good enough fielder for what, 13 cards? 19 cards. And if you collect 27, you get Adley, 101, 90, 105, 89. We know how good Adley's swing is. Adley swings like butter, and he's going to be a good card at 95, probably the better catcher in this. So now that we're here, let's take a look at, like I said, let's take a look at the mini season one. So we know it's Jose Altuve. Peter Fairbanks also in there as well. Taking a look down here as well as colors as we saw, Vigoroa saw, Marsh we saw, Perdomo we saw. Bert Bylevin, I think, is also there. Curveball, 4-seam. 2 curveballs. The curveball and the 12-6 changeup and a sinker. Probably not going to see a whole lot of play with him, but it's got a fun pitch mix, if you ask me. There as well. Paul DeYoung we saw. So, and it looks like Kyle Farmer as well. 93, 73, 91, 96. Those are the cards from the program. I think there's a couple more. We'll take a look at it here in a second. So let's go to single player, mini seasons. Oh, is it Jose Altuve you need? Let's see. So it looks like any 5 games get a pack for 12, pack for 18, 23, and 28 as well. You get the Kyle Farmer, and then Burt Blyleven and Peter Fairbanks. A Summer Series Premier Pack, Deluxe Pack using those guys. A Summer Premier Pack with using them. 25 hits with any Summer League player, get a Deluxe Pack. Another Deluxe Pack for the strikeouts with pitchers. A random Deluxe Pack for 25 homers. 50 homers gets you a ballin'. 50 hits gets you a Deluxe Headliner. 10 bundle for 10 with Bronze of Rarity. You score 10 runs. 70 runs with any player gets you a 20 pack. Playoff bundles, all that stuff. Mini seasons, and of course the Jose Altuve that we saw earlier. Okay, now let's get in. Now the summer stuff's done. Let's talk about the spotlight stuff that came out today. So the first spotlight player is Colton Gordon. Pitcher, 4-seam, sweeper, sinker, slurve, and a circle change. Again, modest numbers here as he is a tops down card, and these are kind of a little bit on the nerf side here. Next up is Jack Caglione for his first hit, 101, 92, 84, 90 for Big Jack, who's a right fielder, can play first base. Again, modest numbers. A June 1st drop pack, which you talked about. And then when we finish it all, you get Hunter Goodman, 102, 107, 88, 90 for the catcher, right, first baseman, and corner outfielder. Pretty good for completing this program. Again, do the missions, all that stuff. There's an extreme moment, which is you hit Kerry Carp, hit three home runs in a game on Hall of Fame. Sounds delightful. Again, just do the moments. Do your weekly homework assignment to get it all done. So hopefully you get it done rather quickly. Okay, I think I got through it in 22 minutes. Okay, now let's talk about the collection and the card in that collection and all of it, because now a lot of our questions have been answered. So taking a look at Teddy here, Ted Williams, you need 24. I right now have 4 of them. Just the cards. You have to recollect everything to get it. By the way, let me see. Is Scott Rowland yield you anything for that? Does he count? He doesn't. There is nothing for Scott Rowland. Interesting. All right. So taking a look sort of at the cards here, you need 20 for Ted Williams. I completed, so you're good there. Awards, I did talk about this. You need 4 for the voucher. So I'm sure, so like I was sort of talking about here, as Jonah Heim probably will drop in price, and same with Scott Rowland. So if you get Scott Rowland, you'll get him. They're not using a separate card, they're throwing him in here. So I'm sure right now LeMahieu's going to be a little bit overpriced. Heim should come down because he's in the multiplayer program, so he'll drop. I think Eckersley will also drop as well, as he will be in there soon too. Jim Rice's price probably skyrocketed as well. So more than likely this will become obtainable. It's just not right now. It'll be attainable. If you collect one, you get a free ball as a habit pack. Going down here, Milestone again, talked about this. You need 3. So bright side is these 2 guys are free just by playing. So these 2 will be cheap. So I think this one will be okay on. You don't necessarily worry about overpaying for a Grady Sizemore or Alfonso Soriano. Or you could wait because he is a World Series award. He will come back and his price will ultimately crater as well. So I think we're okay. So both of these, just by playing, you should be okay on. Contributor is like I talked about, it was probably just buy them out, which these 2 cards aren't going to be overly expensive. So we're in a good spot there. Last right, 12 out of 13. So I just need to buy Nolan Ryan. So we'll be good there. Rookie cards again. So 1 more. So Devin Williams. I'm about to bite the bullet and buy Devin Williams at some point. Breakout 7 out of 9. So I need just the last 2. He's a BR award, so that'll be fun. But again, his price should come down. I'm sure they'll release more. In terms of All-Star, again, I think it's just collect all of them. So this one will be a little bit more annoying, as 2 of these are chase cards. This one will be the most annoying. He's free. Price will drop. He's free. This one might be not as annoying, but it'll be a little bit daunting just because of where the cards are. So could be worse. Vet 19 out of 22. I have them all, so that's cool. So that's all done. Second half here is 19. I need 2 more. I kind of figured that would have been the case. So in terms of cheap, he's cheap. Tristan costs. He's a chase card. He's a collection, so it might be a little bit annoying. But again, they'll release more cards. Standout wise, you need 12. So again, kind of figured he's live series. These cards could come down in price. He's a World Series award. His price is going to drop. So again, you don't necessarily need stuff right now, but sort of keep this in the back of your head. Postseason is 13 cards. I'm currently at 10. He's Diamond Quest card. He's cheap, right? Yeah, so this one's very attainable. So nothing looks too difficult. Spotlight, you'll get along the way there just by playing. It might take a little bit longer because it was only 12 for rolling, and now you need 48. This one's gonna be a bear. So they might have made that easier. Tops now cards 80. Right now we're at 57 and haven't done any more. So again, it'll come Cornerstone. I assume it's 12. Yep, I figured it's 12, but they're all done because we already have the main collection. So this wasn't a big jump. Again, it's a marathon, not a sprint to get. So just remember, there's no real need to feel like you're left behind here. By the way, here's Ted's stats. Jesus, on the cross. 3 125s max against righties. Max contact, max power against righties, 100 against lefties. This might be his best card. And they said, screw it, this is coming. Now, this is a real 99, boys and girls. He's going to be in a lot of lineups. He might have passed Beltran for best card in the game. Just putting that out there. He is going to hit the piss out of balls. He is gross. He can play. You can put him in left. You can DH him. He's going to be gross. But again, remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. No reason to be like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Take your time, relax. It'll come to you. They're not going to do another one probably for a while. So you should be okay for now. But again, just remember, you can kind of work your way through this as things go. Just let things settle and just play at your own pace, because this is going to be nice whether it's now or later. He'll be top 5 in the game for a good minute here as the game cycle turns out. I don't think a lot of cards are going to pass him. Let me just make sure there's nothing else we missed here. Is there a new conquest? There is a new conquest barbecue. I'm behind on all these conquests, so if you finish it all, you get a balls that have attack. But they're also different things scattered. They'll help you with that. So I am way behind on a lot of this stuff. As you see, my conquest maps have just gotten worse and worse. That's on me because I got lazy. But looks like there's some good stuff to do over the weekend. And a lot of stuff to do and some good grinding and good. I'm glad they're not pushing out a whole bunch of content next week. This week was huge in content. Taking a break, probably a good idea. And I know a lot of people want to play other stuff. This is other game. The game's out there. I hit the wrong button. So yeah, so all that, there's plenty of stuff to do. So thanks for checking out this video. It was a good 20 minutes. So if you made it to the end here, I appreciate it. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. My name is Specs, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.